Hello guys, welcome to my newest video. This one will be about only Linux, so I promise not to be political or anything else or wrong or anything or everything else. So for the past, since I've been using Linux since about 2010. Okay, yes, I've been Microsoft free for 4 years. I've been testing all different kinds of distros, and there are a lot of people saying one distro is better than the other. Then Ubuntu doesn't do this, and Ubuntu have this, and Linux Mint is better, and Arch Linux is the best, and everyone has its own distribution that they use. Guess what, guys? We are all one kernel, which is Linux. No matter if it's Debian or Arch or RPM or whatever package manager you use, it's all one code. One is easier to use, so my preference is Debian. It's like an exe in Windows, which is plug and play. Yes, there are people that will say, well, it's RPM, which is the best one. I have never used RPM, so I don't know if it's easy or not. So it is not to say that one is better than the other. What this video is about is to let you know that you are the person who's going to use a Linux distribution. It is you who make the choice of which distro fit you. Mine is at this moment Ubuntu 14.04 LTS. For me, it is very stable. There is no crashers so far, no pink screen of dead or blue screen of death or purple, whichever comes in the Linux flavor. The way that it sits, like I told my uncle who's trying to use Linux, is that the way that I set up the Ubuntu for him, there is no way that he's going to crash the system. If you just use the system, go on the internet, play game 1 or 2, there is no way that you're going to crash the system unless you go into the terminal and you configure the wrong code or you punch in the wrong line. Then yeah, you'll be able to crash. But unless you go into terminal, there is no way that you can crash the system. Exceptions to the rule, I don't know which they are, but there probably are some that you can crash. But what I'm trying to say is Linux came long way to be very stable competing operating system against Microsoft. And yes, there are different distributions that you have Ubuntu, you have Mint, you have Seboyan, you have Arch, you have OpenSUSE, you have Kubuntu, KDE, Lubuntu, LXE. There are so many flavors that you can pick and choose. You don't have to tell me, oh, one is better than the other, because you are the one who's going to use a certain distribution. Because like me, I have a dual monitors, which Ubuntu so far is the best one to use a multiple monitors. If you guys want to leave me a comment to try another distro that can help me with multiple monitors, feel free. I have no problem with that. So thank you guys for watching.